Hello everybody, this is the Harbinger. Welcome back to the third episode of Reus and our third planet. The neighbors are still doing some construction work, so I hope it doesn't catch too much up on the camera. But yeah, let's select our spirit to seed the destiny of this planet. We did the sage earlier, and we also done the inventor, and I think it's time we do the goddess. The goddess thinks the world revolves around here, maybe the whole universe even. And she is particularly interested in gold, and all biotica within her city borders gain additional 50%, so she is pretty easy to make happy. The selections we have here don't really affect gold that much, so but the forest yeah, I don't know which one of these we should take, so yeah, I'm just gonna take the forest giant, and let's also do another medieval area here, and go into the planet. And let's start her off in the desert, as the desert is the province most suitable for gold, and the goddess primarily wants gold to start with. So let's make her do that, and let's give her some gold stuff to worry about. For example, this quartz here, we'll give her 20 more, and then we also need something more, which we could fit with some sand cats maybe. And there we have it. Yeah, I forgot they did 50 extra percent on these already. So yeah, we didn't have to use the sand cats, but it's going to come to use later anyway. Now we also need to settle another village over here. So we haven't. Let's see. The merchant is also interested in gold. Let's take the miner instead, and let's make the miner also leave her here in the desert. Need to expand the desert some more over here. Yada, you are getting help. You just need to wait a little bit. So the goddess mainly wants prosperity, but it's also based on wanting to have a lot more wealth than neighboring cities. Let's see, they want technology and 2 minerals within border, so the rock giant is going to fix that later. But let's look at what the Empress can choose from here. So she can have 120 gold if there are a certain amount of element within borders. Cat Temple, we had that earlier. It's really cool because you get this mystery stat, which is really good. And yeah, I think we should either go for Cat Temple or Overseer. Let's wait a little bit until we have found out what this city wants to do, and plan accordingly later. We need to expand a little bit more, it seems, just so that there are desert over here, so we can make redstone here, and if we're lucky, maybe we get some bonus to plant biomes. We don't, but the redstone at least want to be. Why can't I build here? Okay, we can. And let's also build this barren bush. And let's place up another quartz just to have some different kind of stuff within the borders here. And yeah. Let's go for Cat Temple here, just because it's we already have one of those cats. and the cats can be placed anywhere. Sorry about that, I just had to sneeze and we didn't want that to get on camera. Place another cat over here, and the first level of the cat temple should be on. If we we just want to place any cat anywhere, and we should be good. And we also need to give the miner slightly more science, and I believe it's this. This doesn't have a base science yield. This does though. It's hard to build science in the desert, it seems here. Oh well. It should be good now. Yeah. And then they get to spawn another nomad. Let's put this nomad in a regular forest, like this, and let's actually also create some water here, because we haven't done too much playing with water. Can we do one more tile of water here? Actually, let's also maybe expand a little bit over here. We do have a lot of desert, and desert isn't necessarily the best habitat for everything we are doing. We can either have the huntress or the inventor. Huntress, they want to have animals, and they want to have gold, so putting her next to the ocean can be really nice for us to get the use of fish and stuff. So let's place her there, and if we just fast forward a little bit, we don't have to wait as long as they were at the exactly other side of the world, so this takes a while, especially when they're going in there in boat. And now they need 3. Now they need 3 population, and let's build some headings over here. There is here is a bonus food slots. Let's not make use of that for the herring, because we can put some better stuff there once we get access to better stuff. And this clownfish fish gets additional mystery and additional gold if adjacent to a sea anemone. So let's place that there, and let's also go here and place a sea anemone over here. And let's also take the upgrade from here. And yeah, tuna. Tuna is a really good fish. It for 1 star, it gains a lot of food. You can get up to 80 food from one singular tile here, and yeah, it's just really good. So this will be boosted a lot. Only costs 2 biodiversity, and it gives 1 back. So it's not really that much of a cost. And there we place it. Oh yeah, this mystery here actually gained us enough food, so we didn't actually have to play this, but we did. So back to the city here. We have 1 more placement before this era is gone, so I kind of want that to be a 3rd cat, just because we need 3 cats for the Empress's God Village. I think we can still contribute to this in the 1st era, but just to be sure, let's do it now. None of the other cities wants to have buildings built, so this should be good. There he comes. But let's choose now in case we can do it. Gems within borders. I think they have. What do they want? They want to have more tech. Let's take Stonecutter then, elements within borders, and hope we can also contribute to this in the first era. I think we can, so we probably will. Earlier we have 3-starred the Neolithic Revolution. We have we didn't do this one. Okay, that's fine. But I think we are going to do Monument Age here, because that's kind of the thing you want to do with a goddess. She the condition to do this is that one city must have at least 4 wealth, and yeah. So what we're going to try to do in the first era is to first let the goddess get 8 wealth, then 13 wealth, and she wants to have 2 elements biotica within borders, and then we have to do 40 prosperity. We also get this monument building to help us achieve these goals. So let's do that. And that instantly finishes her level 3 village, because we got so much more prosperity from that. And let's look at this. So the monument here gives plus additional 30 wealth or gold for each tribe that has less prosperity than this tribe. And yeah, we can help to that by creating additional tribes. Wait, we can't have more than 3 tribes, do you think? No, we can. We go here to the shop, and no, we actually can't, because we haven't unlocked that yet. So when we increase our profile, we can buy more tribe slots here. But yes, for now we can't. That means we just have to make sure that the goddess is at the highest prosperity of all the people, and the other needs to stay below her. Let's look here. So the huntress wants to have more population, so we need something that gives us food, and she can either get 40-80 for distinct animals, or she can have 40-100 if there are 2 to 4 fish biotica within borders. We already have 3 fish, so getting a 4th fish within their borders for 60 additional food is well spent 5 eon. So which fish are we going for? We anchovy gets additional if they are next to each other. I don't really know if we care about that, but the suckerfish can also give them some more prosperity or wealth. So let's do that. That should finish off Hunter's Village, because we will gain 100 more food because of the building we chose. So that's that. Let's look at the Miner Village. He wanted Stonecutter, so we want 2 more elements within borders. We can very easily finish that. We also need to do more minerals within borders. Anyway, let's look at what's available here in the desert for us. Let's see. Now, lapis lazuli is very good, but it's not an element. It's only a gem. And yeah, so this pack doesn't have any elements for us, so we shouldn't take this one. Mudcrack is an element, but it's not a particularly good one. But it's good together with the ostrich, but we don't really care too much about that. Limestone is a really good element, so because it has a base of 75, and that means that it's really good for being there before you upgrade a slot and make it a legacy biotica. So let's go for that one. And place one somewhere around here, I guess. Then we can maybe do some stuff later. We don't want it over here because there are too many elements. We can replace this sage bush for limestone. It will also give a lot more tech. And I think building more elements outside here would be nice. If they are hesitant of expanding, so I don't really think they care about expanding as of now. That's the wrong button. We can build a fan palm over here. And yeah. I don't think we're going to need the food bonus lot, but it feels bad overwriting it. But I guess it's what we are going to do here. And that will finish off the minor village quest, and it also gave it also gave them 100 science from the stonecutters. So we have now finished all of the level 2 buildings. Now we just need to finish off the monument age and level 3 goddess town. We have a lot of drafts to help us do that, so let's pick one more here. The royal jewel is nice, right? Yeah, we need more gold, so we can maybe pick the lapis lazuli. Date palm would give a lot of food. We don't really need food. Ibex will give a lot of food. We don't really need food, and these are also 2-star, both of them. So yeah, I think the lattice is going to be the correct play here. Let's... We still need the cats because the cat temple is still going on there. Let's... we need space for 3 additional stuff next to it, so we can either build it here or here. Building it here means that we are particularly building it within borders. And we also need to have at least 2 elements. We do have... the quartz is 1 element. And yeah, we need it to be another quartz or a redstone. I don't think the limestone is correct for these guys. We don't have enough biotica either. So let's place another quartz. And then we just need to finish off 13 wealth over here, and we are way beyond oh, it's the goddess only. Okay, we need to make her be as wealthy as possible here. There's an animals over here, so placing the jasper over there is particularly good. And the pass wants to be adjacent to other gems. They are, and yeah, this is gonna be way more than enough for the lapis to work. Yeah, so she's going to get a lot of stuff here. We are, however, a little bit far away from getting 40 prosperity. What is a good way to get more prosperity here? Of course, we can build a fan palm over here. That's that would give quite a lot more technology. That's something we can do. So let's do that. Tech is cheap prosperity here. We only need 8 more prosperity. I think this will give 1 or 2. That's 40 additional, so yeah, that's 2 more. And they are further expanding, getting access to these cats too. Ah, that's a nice thing we can do, because they now have 3 of these sand cats within border. So actually placing a critter in this biome would give all of these cats additional 20 gold. So I think that's something we really should consider. The rattlesnake is actually considered a critter. That's so it's if we yeah, let's place a rattlesnake over here. It would be adjacent to these sandcats, so it will also trigger. Actually. This one will get 20 gold, but this one would give more food, and food is a cheaper biotica to or cheaper prosperity upgrade for us. So I think we are going to take the Jeroba instead. Okay, so how far away from 40 are we now? Because we only have one more build left, unless we are planning on replacing stuff. It looks like we are getting up to 38 from this. So here is where the planet shop is coming in really handy, in case we need to spend stuff here. But let's first look at our options. We can't make them expand anymore because they are too disinterested. We could pay technology to get a border booster to force them to expand, but then we also would have to have somewhere for them to expand into. A second thing we can do is spend these micros. Micros, they are buffs to a different kind of biotica that help particular things. So, for example, we did unlock the Huntress emblem for some kind of reason, and that one will give additional food for each distinct animal within borders, max 6 stacks. So we could put that on something, and it will just stay there. So I don't know if we need it to be, if we need it to upgrade an actual thing with base food income. I think that's how they work. At least I don't want to spend it for it to not work like that. So let's spend it on the Jeroba to let it get additional food. And there are 2 different kinds of animal with there, so it should give us 20 additional food plus 50%, so 30 additional food. And that's one more prosperity. And then we are only lacking, for example, a little bit more food, or a little bit something else. One way we could do that is we could replace something around here with another cat. That way the bonus for the cat temple will still be intact, and we could replace one of the cats here with something that actually gives food. Now the only thing that actually gives food for the deserts currently is the Jeroba, so I don't know if that is the correct play here. Another thing we can do is to pay for these microcharges. And I'm going to do one of those so-called microtransactions, and we can spend these micros at our giants to get more of these buffs. I think you're getting one particular buff from your giant, and 2 random buffs. So, for example, so you're getting 3. One of them will also be always be their signature. So for the crab, you can get the Splagom Moss, which gives plus 12 food for each adjacent critter or fish. So for example, if you have a critter over here and a critter here, 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 and here, you will guaranteed that it will get additional 48 food on that thing, which is pretty good. The rock giant gives summon small friends, which gives them 50% extra gold if it's not adjacent to a plant biotica, but that can only be upgraded a mineral. So for example, this lattice would give a lot more gold, and the forest giant will get the fairy ring mushroom, which can only be used to upgrade plants, but give additional 40% of any total yield. I think we are going to go with the forest, the rock giant here, and okay, we get three additional things here. So we did get the advice for butterfly, which gives this additional mystery. We get the antlion, which is which needs it gives the Baron tag, can only be placed in the desert, and gives additional 20 gold. This ladybug gives additional 100% total yield, which is a really good feature. It's rare, so I don't think you can get this that often. And we get this scarab, which gives plus 50% if it's not adjacent to any plant biotica. And this lattice is not adjacent to any plant biotica, so let's go here and upgrade the lattice. And let's see if it's if it's the entire 150% or if it's just the base. It's just the base, but that's also okay. Oh no, it's the full thing. I mean, it's just that it's 50% from here, 50% from here, so it's a 100% upgrade. So it only gives additional 50 because the total value was 100 before multipliers were added. And yeah, that was a 3-star for Monument Age. Let's let's just make sure we have built max amount of level for all of our city buildings. Stonecutter is max at 100, and ooh, we have not given her the 4th fish. We need to do that, and we need to do that without spending too much eons here. So I think we are. There's already this suckerfish outside here, so clearly they aren't that excited to go outside. But let's force them to go outside anyway, and find this fish over here. The reason I haven't expanded yet is that they already have 4 upgraded slots within their city, and they're like, why should we go expand our city when we have plenty of space within our borders already? And yeah, come on. And there they took it, and now they get the 100 bonus from the fishing hut. And now we are mostly done with this age. We have one more thing we can build here, and I think that will we should help the miner upgrade his mining town. Before we can do that, we need to I'm just considering if we should spend the drafts to make this happen, but I think we want to see which kind of age we are getting next before we are spending that. So let's just place a final mineral within his borders. I'm pretty sure we already have all of these minerals in this area here. One thing we could consider is placing more biodiversity somewhere, because the amount of different biomes you have with 4 or more biodiversity left over causes you to have different kinds of bonuses at the end of each age. So let's actually spend our final turn here increasing the biodiversity of the ocean to 4. That is surplus biodiversity. I think that's going to be well spent eon. And actually she wants more wealth, so placing that Jasper wasn't really that bad either. Okay, let's see what's going on here. The people have completed the pyramids. Triangle building, triangle building, triangle building, triangle building, triangle building. Woo. And we get 98 era score, maybe even more. plus 4 diversity from prosperity. So yeah, okay. We have already done calm areas, we don't need to do that one again. There is merchant age. A time for trade and prosperity has arrived. Spread the wealth all around the world. Everyone should profit, but the goddess a little bit more than the others. So in this one, we are also focusing on wealth, and there'll be a world market that want people to trade a lot. And this one, as with the last one we had, benefit from there being more cities. So maybe this one isn't best for us as of now. The other things we can do is the evolution. People had enough of the goddess. It's time for a new goddess age. Help the evolution grow strong in the reign of the goddess. So I haven't seen this one before. So let's see. The revolution needs inspiration to build an encampment that boosts the predator's food and based on his wealth. You can only use it once. Oh, it's an inspiration. Okay, yeah. And we need to do this. We need the goddess to have 20 food, then 20 population, then 30 populations, and there has to be a lot of predators on the planet, and then we have to have a lot of prosperity. I think this one is hard for us, just because we haven't. I don't think we have unlocked enough desert food stuff. So I think this one is a pass. The damned plague. And even silently, yeah, we looked at this one last episode. We don't have enough toxic stuff unlocked either, so I think we should ignore this one as well. Castles and knights. Here, Huntress needs to have 10 pop, Miner needs to have 10 tech, Goddess needs to have 10 wealth. We've already done that. And then it's 18, 18, 18. We can certainly do this. And yeah, they also get their own castle to have unique bonuses to them. Yeah, it's challenging. So let's save the merchant age until we have access to more to building more than 3 cities. And yeah, let's see what castles and knight looks like in the full released game. So, Goddess needs 18, we are already there. The Huntress needs 7 more population. Let's see. I guess we just expand here to get more fishing going on, right? But she also wants wealth. But yeah, to finish this one, we are already finishing this one. Getting 100 food and 100 gold is pretty good. And in forest, it's much easier to get more food than it is to get more gold. So let's go for the tavern, I think. So let's also look at this castle. This castle wants there to be specific amounts of herbivores within borders. We can easily do this. It doesn't have to be distinct herbivores either. It just has to be. You just have to have 3 more, and that also helps with having. We can also build more distinct animal herbivores, and also do both the castle and the tavern at the same time. So let's help her along. This wabbit is a herbivore, so let's build this wabbit. And let's draft some more. For example, this pangolin, it wants to be next to animals, plants, and minerals. It's an herbivore, so yeah, let's take this. We also get the palace cat access. It's a cat. It's not a herbivore. We also could have done the squirrel, but I think the pangolin is better here. So let's take that. Unless we want the apple tree. The apple tree is really good, and we get the same amount of herbivores. Yeah, okay, we did go for the apple tree instead, I think. let's fast forward a little bit so we can get the crab giant over here. And let's also place this squirrel. And that is all 6 distinct animals. That's 4 out of 5 herbivores. So yeah, we can. If we place just 1 more herbivore, we will get so much more food. And if we can, there aren't. We don't have gold-based herbivores, do we? Another suckerfish. We can do another suckerfish, right? Yeah, we don't need this jasper. We are. Oh yeah, we did need that jasper for its wealth production, but we have all of the herbivores we need now. Can we build something that gives gold over here? Stoat, maybe. We are spending a lot of time and a lot of eon on this city here now, but we are getting upgrade slots. Upgrade slots are really good at improving your cities. So actually, let me do 1 more stoat here, and we should be happy. Okay, the miner, he needs more tech and wealth. So a statue is possible. We don't have really good metals, so I don't think this one is it. And the amulet smith doesn't give tech, which is the most important thing for him to get. So let's do statue. And let's also look at his castle here. So construction biotica. What's that? Is that a new? Let's see here. Yeah, these purple biotica, or these purple tags here. I think they. I'm not sure if they're always visible, or if they are only visible if you need them for a particular thing. So, but yeah, we need this over here. Let's not build it next to the limestone. That will just remove some of our science from the limestone. Let's put it over there. And how many of those are we needing? We can just build any amount of them and get more stuff. So we're not finishing the statue. We could get 105 more science from this chateau by building more stuff. What more construction-based stuff is it? I don't think we have unlocked anymore. We have the redstone, we have the limestone, and we have the trees. I don't think you can construct with the cats. So yeah, that's the best thing we can do for this one by now, but we can of course draft some more later. And let's see, what does the goddess want? Let's look at the castle first. The castle wants the distinct gem biotica. Okay, and the building. She can also build a statue, or we could build her a mansion. She likes gold. We already have this amount of fur though, so let's give her that. I'm pretty sure she already has 3 cats within borders. Yeah. So that's just really good for her. Oh, we are at max speed. Let's not waste that. And yeah, we already did 2-star this. We just need to, in general, increase prosperity. And yeah, fixing the miner town should easily enough make us 3-star this. So let's draft something over here, and then draft the desert. Let's take the boar, just because we might need it for the hunters in the future. And then let us draft more construction materials for the desert. Okay, so we have access. We can take salt. We have the access to the ibex. Let's see. This mud crack is a construction element. Here is access to two different construction elements. Here is none, and here is one. So I think we take the ibex because we want the basalt and the mud crack. Okay. Now the limestone, we can rebuild this after upgrading this patch of land. I think that's the best use of these upgrades over here. We do need let's see, purity. It gets additional science and gold and element if not adjacent to a plant. We can make that happen. Let's see, but we do want to have something more over here before we are upgrading it. Let's do we could do a lattice. It would remove some of the science over here, but we would also gain no, neither of these are gems, so we wouldn't gain a lot of bonuses for this guy. So never mind that. Let's not build either of these. Why were we to the ocean? Let's build the fan palm just to give him slightly more science. And since we are upgrading these slots away, we can use these emblems we have left over to maybe get even more stuff. Let's see. He gets additional science and wealth from mystery. So let's add this Viceroy butterfly to this. Can we do it? To this limestone. The limestone has access to 2 micro slots, so it gets additional stuff here, and yeah, this will just give them additional stuff here. And we can upgrade. This needs to be a plant. Since this is percentage based and not just a flat amount, it's much better to spend them after we have upgraded the patch. And yeah, this will just give flat out more stuff. No, that's not base gold. I think it needs to be base gold. So let's give that upgrade to this one over there. And yeah, let's just upgrade these slots for now. They turn into legacy stuff, which is great, and we get a mineral booster over here. Okay, that's pretty great. That means we will get a lot of payout from either the limestone or the basalt. So the basalt wants to be next to no plants. That's pretty easy, but it will only give, it doesn't really give that much extra, while the limestone would be really huge, but we will have to get rid of this redstone. We can just upgrade these slots away too. So yeah, let's place the limestone over here and just look at how good this is. It does have 25 less now, but that means that this one it just gets even better as we upgrade away these stuffs over here. And since we are upgrading them away anyway, let's look at what we want to do here. It's not a gem, so yeah, lattice doesn't really work yet. The Joroba is a critter. Sure, we need additional gold, so why not use this cat? And yeah, we would get a lot of it from just a lot of the more science we need. We just are getting from construction biotica, so we should be focusing on the gold we need for this one, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's do more upgrades. We have 5 of these available, so we don't need to be shy about spending them. We get access to more gold, and yeah, he doesn't want to be next to minerals now. And look at that, and now it's 170. That's good, and we can place both the ibex and other stuff. We don't have access to more draws in the desert, but we can draw stuff that can also be in the desert. I don't think we get access to plants or animals in the ocean that can also be placed in the desert, giving gold. So let's look in the forest here, and we didn't get it here either. That's fine. Which one of these do we prefer, though? I think we prefer the pendulum, just because it gives gold, and that's the kind of thing the Empress wants. So let's give that to her, and just continue to try to make this miner town work. We could do it by placing some sand cats, and maybe also some rattlesnakes. We do need another mineral over here, but that's totally fine. We can place, for example, the basalt over here. The basalt is a construction biotica, so that will help. How many distinct construction biotica do we have as of now? We still have 3. We have the fan pole, these red stones, and yeah. We do need an upgrade over here, though. Can we do this one first? These are not gems. Let's do a mud crack. And no, we need additional gold. We need additional gold. Let's do the quartz. And then we upgrade them away. Replace that with a mud crack, and that with basalt. Yeah, now this one gains a lot of more stuff. But that was a statue. But yet we are removing them again. No, I think. Ah, but this one is gold. Do we care about that much? It doesn't want to be next to plants, but we can fix this plant. We don't need the sage bush over there. Let's replace that with a mud crack. Yeah. And then we place the basalt over here. It's a base gold, so it gets the booster. And it is pure, so it gets even more boosters. And let's see. It's the base isn't really that high though, so I don't think using the ladybird here would give it that much. But ladybird cannot target a mineral; it has to target a plant. Right. Okay, but yeah, we are almost done with the Monumental, and we are actually done there, which means that we are also gaining 10 additional prosperity, which means we are done with the castles and knights. Okay, with 28 more eon to go. And yeah, they will invent more stuff and start some more trade. While they are doing that, we have to we want to make sure there are enough biodiversity in all of the habitats, and just max the amount of prosperity we can do. So yeah, let's build some more distinct animals over here in the forest. This pheasant wants to be adjacent to sets of plants and minerals and stuff, but yeah, we want to have something over there. For example, the red deer. And we can also place some plants here, I think. Yeah, the ash tree. The ash tree is nice for more science. And yeah, now she wants to have a metropolis, but I don't think we are doing 120 with the remaining 18 we have here. We could get pretty far towards that, but I don't think we are going to win it, so I don't really want to try. This is 2 different herbivores. At least the red deer, and then we can also build another herbivore over here. For example, the pangolin that wants to be adjacent to both plants, deer, plants, animals, and minerals. And this one wants to be adjacent to plants. And yeah, we have a lot of biodiversity here now. They have expanded, and they are expanding again to get access to this rock. And yeah, we have one final build. Let's spend that on this level 2 thing. We have 7 biodiversity. We can build this ibex. Adjacent minerals give them extra food. Yeah. And yeah, we just have to wait for these guys to finish all of their population increasing. And that's that for our 3rd planet, I think. We still have some things left in the box we could use. 5 more upgrade charges. I think we have some micros here. Yeah, we can upgrade some plant. Maybe we upgrade this pear tree. No, that's not really that good. This ash tree, no. This date palm, nah. This fan palm is the best one we have, so yeah, you go over there and give them a ladybug. And we have this huntress emblem. I guess upgrading either of these herbivores is fine. Yeah, that's 120 additional food. That's awesome. And yeah, of course we could have spent all of our resources here to get additional stuff. A lot of extra micro we could have played around with, a lot of extra Eon, but we have already won this with the 3 stars. I don't really know why we should spend that much additional time just to get slightly higher scores. We would get even higher scores later when we have unlocked more and better biotica, and we are also going to get the access to the 3rd era, which we still haven't got access to here. So let's just make sure we are finishing over here, and yeah, let's conclude. Let's ta a mighty fort. The Huntress, Duke of the West Valley Port, approaches. The Goddess, Count of Adibor, 2. Huntress, Berry Bush, Empress, Guinea Pig, Merchant, Star. And then they are tossing animals at the opponents, tossing rocks. And yeah, this is warfare in Reus 2. The miner stands victorious. I didn't know he ended up with the most prosperity. Anyway, so yeah, difficulty giant. And we got this much prosperity. We got additional prosperity bonus since we have good biomes. And yeah, with 3-star castles and knights as well. And we are unlocking more stuff. So this is rainforest and desert. Rainforest, and ocean rewards. Okay, let's look at this. So this is obsidian, and this one looks like it's a really good science thing. It can get, it's a 2-star, so it's hard to build early, but it can get up to 140 science if it has different kind of adjacent minerals, and it also gains a stackable additional 25% science for each other distinct volcanic biotica on the planet. So this one really wants it to go heavy on the volcanic trait. And this doesn't have to be on the same biotica. This can be in a completely different biome. So this one is really good, I think. Also dependent on how many things are volcanic, but it also comes together with this cinnabar. So yeah, build this one and also build this one next to it, and then boom, you have at least one of the 25% extra. Okay, let's look at the next Apex Biotica we unlock, which is the Saffron. Okay, it gives it's a 2-star. It gives base 50 science and additional 200 science for each adjacent empty slot. That's also huge. You can get 250 science from one thing, given that you either have nothing else adjacent to it, or you build them with these kind of stuff here that are barren, which counts as empty slots. Yeah, that's cool. And also the Successor wants to do the same thing. We can, if we have these two next to each other, and then we have these kind of things. Also, you can do some cool things with terrain manipulation, because you can increase the amount of neighboring tiles these tiles have. We maybe show off that in a future episode when we unlock that. Okay. Gold gives 100 gold, and it gives additional gold for each distinct biotica that has a base gold yield on planet, but it loses its value if there are more than 1 gold. So if there are 2 or 4, it loses a lot of its value. But yeah, this one can also get really huge if you have used a lot of different kind of biotica. But look, it costs 8 biodiversity, so it's a bit hard to make afford. Saffron is 6, obsidian is 4, so yeah, it comes together with the desert tortoise that wants to be adjacent to barren stuff, and yeah. Let's look at the next one. It's rainforest time, and Brazil wood, which gives 25 science plus up to 150 extra science based on how many trees there are in this biome. Should be pretty easy to fill out. Jabutica, yeah, Jabuticaba gives a lot of food based on how many animals there are, and this costs 4 biodiversity. Shinusha tree, it wants there to be a lot of biodiversity, and cinnabar again. Okay, let's look at the next pack here. We have Golden Lion Tamarin. It is output of 25 gold and up to 200 additional extra based on each distinct tag on animals in this biome. So this one would have critter, herbivore, monkey, so that's three of them. And yeah, this one would do the same things, so this one wouldn't help. But for example, the sand cat would be predator cat and fur and stuff. So yeah, it's probably easier to fill out these 10 than I'm imagining. But a lot of them are also overlapping, so you need the animals that don't overlap that much. But it should be decent. It's if you do it, it's 225 gold, so that's good for biotica. Also, we can get fluorite that gets additional element tags for each adjacent bioticum type, so it can get up to 4 element tags from one thing. That's pretty neat, I guess. If you want to finish buildings on tiny space. Let's look at the last one. It's from the ocean, and it's octopus. Okay, gives base food and science. It's one of the few animals that actually give science, so that's cool. And it gives 60 or 140 both science and food additional if there are 4 to 6 minerals in the ocean. So this one really wants you to have a large ocean, because you need a large ocean to fit 4 or 6 minerals and also all the other underwater stuff you also want to do. Hydrothermal vents can only be placed in the deep. The deep is this part of the ocean here that's at least 3 tiles from the shore. As you can see here, it's a little bit dent in the planet here. And it gives additional biodiversity and science if there are micro in adjacent biotica. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. It rewards you for playing out with micro. And there's red algae and chert and other cool stuff. Okay, so yeah, let's look at how our profile is upgrading. We get access to the frost giant, and I'm really excited by getting access to him. And then we can terraform stuff, which means that we can make mountains that increase other stuff. I don't know if we get access to all of them at once, or if we have to wait until we unlock some more stuff. But I think we can build mountains immediately now. But yeah, we'll have to look at that in the next episode, where we will look at the mountain giant. The frost giant over here. And I'm particularly fond of this guy, for a reason I will talk about in the next episode. So until then, I wish you a very good weekend. I'm the Harbinger, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.